Hello folks, welcome to the unboxing for Blitzkrieg by Paolo Mori. This is the base game and this is the Nippon Expansion. We'll be opening both of these up and have a quick look at what's inside. So we'll start with the base game. As the shrink comes off. What do we have in the box for the main game? As soon as I can get it open. So, first up, you start off with a rulebook. Now, for those of you familiar with the game, you'll know that it's a two-player only game. So, the rulebook will give you the setup and the rules for the game itself. Not a lot of artwork going on, but from what I understand, the rules are relatively easy to follow, and it's not really that complex. So, quick read for those of you up to the task. And there is another book. Oh, sorry. So this is for the extra components. This is the rule book for the game itself. And there is some artwork, so there you go. Goes to show how much I know about this then. Gives you the view of the game board, it seems, tokens, the different pieces that the game comes with, setup for the game, and then playing the game. And so there's a couple of moves and things that you can do out here. And again, not a very long rulebook, relatively easy to get through and understand. Next up, we have the board itself. It does fold out, so look at it. Over here, basically, you have the 5 different theaters or areas, I forget the exact term, that the battle is going to be fought out in, and you'll try to gain control over these different areas over the course of the game. And of course, you have the victory track to track along how you're doing with it. It's not particularly fancy, but it looks very functional and something that would probably get the job done. Next up, we have whiteboards, and it looks like these are punching out relatively easily. The art on it does seem to be a little bit more on the basic end than anything else. But again, maybe it's the kind of look that you're going for the game, I guess. So these two punch out relatively easily. Thickness is nothing to write home about, but it's decent. You're not going to be stuck with bad quality on these, or you should not have these going bad very soon. So there you go. So you have the colors. These are the factory tokens, if I understand correctly. And then, of course, you have it for the Allied and the Axis players, the different colors over there. So we'll move these to the side. These are their screens, so yeah, you can set these up. I don't know if you can tell or not. It does look like that there's a bit of a gap underneath, but it's not really all that bad. You can't really tell what's on the other side as a result of it. But the good thing is that you get to see some of the description of the markers and the icons in the game on the back of the player screen itself. So pretty handy and useful to have. Some wooden tokens, and of course bags. Now these are the same for both the players, so both for Axis and Allied players. So it's not unique. So you don't have like a bag for the Axis and bag for the Allied. They look the same, but it's nice enough. The quality seems to be all right. Put them together. It's a good way of keeping storage of the tokens as well as you go along. And then, of course, die. Pretty standard. So these are the components for the base game. We'll have a quick look at the Nippon Expansion. This did not come with its own box, but it's this is the format that these components came in. So I'm actually opening these up for the first time myself as well. The rule book that goes through the Nippon Expansion. Does not seem to be fairly complex. Again, that's just a single page, double side, folded. More tokens for you to punch through, and these look to be identical to the quality on the first one. And of course the big item that you're getting is a new board. Now the earlier one we had a look at was sort of like a theater with not a map of the world, but with the different continents sort of like laid out. This is more focused on the US itself, and I think there's some interesting backstory in terms of what the Nippon Expansion does. So what if the Axis Coalition had won World War II and Germany invaded and occupied the United States of America? And what if Japan then turned on its former ally and invaded Germany, German-held America, with the help of Godzilla? So, is there a Godzilla token here? I'm curious. Holy, yep, there you go. I don't know if you guys can make it out or not, but Godzilla's going to be making an appearance in the game. So, should be interesting. I've heard great things about it. I've not played the game, although I've seen the rules, and I'm really excited to try it out. So hopefully this gives you a sense of what comes in the box, and enjoy the game. See you guys.